Talk of Life talk show with myself, Elma, Kimberly, and Lisa. Yes. All right, so tonight on our topic, but we can't do the topic until we do the scripture walk. That's just to make y'all wonder what's going to be our topic tonight. Okay, Kimberly, are you ready?
Man, they wax these floors. I got to make sure I don't slide
That's right. Don't you slide down, because these are floors. They've been buffed and everything tonight.
Just sliding, too.
Is that? Oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That is such a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. And remember to pray, obey, and trust. I think that's it. But anyway, remember that you can do all things only through Christ.
Only.
And this one is Philippians 1:6. Finish what you start. And you know what, Lisa? I have been a procrastinator.
Why?
I'm going to have to stop that, girl. I'm going to have to stop it. I've been a procrastinator. I've been a procrastinator because I just have to do my taxes and I'm not ready to do it. I'm not ready to do my taxes. And this one is, see, I can't give up on my taxes.
Don't give up.
So don't give up, you all. Please don't give up. All of these beautiful plaques are made by KurtInspirations.com and Emmanuel, our producer. So check us out. We can also put pictures. We can make some beautiful plaques for you. Okay. So tonight, are you all ready for our topic of the night? And this topic is so out of the Twilight Zone, I think. It's out of the Twilight Zone. So you all have to tell me what you all think about this, okay? Now, I was trying to come up with a title for this topic, okay? Now, I'm going to say, should I myself try to be every woman that my husband, the exes that he had, should I try to be like them to make sure he doesn't go out on me? Okay? I don't know. What you all think? I mean, to me, this was on what? YouTube, I think it was on YouTube. Right, and YouTube, this was, I just had to bring it to the audience because it just blew my mind, because when I'm sitting here listening to this woman talk, and her husband is a pastor, and she's trying to go back and find out all this stuff that his exes or whatever did, and she gonna try to...
The parts that satisfied him. That's what she wanted to be able to do. If it was 20 women, 10 women, 5 women, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, she wanted to be able to do those things so that he would not have, maybe none of those memories or desires or...
Versus.
Okay, let me let y'all hear her.
We're going to let y'all hear this, and then y'all put y'all comments at the bottom of the
Let me let
screen.
you hear her thought process. You're not picking on the lady, because if that's what she desired,
that's what she desires.
That's her, but it was just kind of threw me off, or maybe she was nervous and, okay.
Let's see what she said.
Okay, let me see. Let me get her on. So, let me start her at the beginning.
And please listen.
What did you pray again?
So, here's the thing. I did not feel like I was even qualified to be his wife. And I said, because I was never one to be in the front, and, he's a pastor and all of that. So I was crying out to God, and I was actually going to church. And God said, I will make you everything that he needs. And that was the first thing. And then I said, God, I need, because of his history, I need you to really make me everything that he needs. Every woman that he's had, whatever it is, maybe it was something that she cooked that he liked. I need to know how to cook it. So I need you to make me everything he needs so he never has to look outside of this house.
Lisa. What did you pray again?
So...
Wow. She said that she wanted to... I mean, that one just blew my mind.
That just took my mind.
It just took my mind. But that's good if that's what she wants.
That's what she wants.
What if he had 20 women?
She would want to be all 20.
He wanted a part. I think she was asking, like, if it was something that just he was mesmerized by. If she could cook, she could dance, she could do. That's not something I would pray to God. First of all, I wouldn't involve God in that. I just wouldn't even have asked that. To me, he should have already had his soul cleansed by the washing of the water of the word. And if that didn't work, he should have got some salt water, a fire extinguisher or something, and cleaned out his own soul from all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Because you're now with someone else.
Yes.
Why am I asking God? I think that's what threw me off. Is she was asking God. There was her prayer to God. And God said he would make her everything that she needed to be. Surely God wasn't saying the second half of what she said. He couldn't have. Because if any man is in Christ, he's new.
That's right.
You're new. You're new.
Old
you don't have to
things
ask.
have passed away.
Exactly.
You don't have.
Exactly.
Behold. That's
You shouldn't have to ask God to. That's too much to keep up with. He need to clean his hands out. You can beat that out, but he need to clean his own hands out and all his own desires.
Make him some new dinners that he could like.
But
why should it have to be open?
Why do I have to cook like her, dance like her, have sex like her,
Yeah.
talk like her? Well, why don't you just be whoever she was?
She is, right.
Why are you even asking that?
Yeah.
And
why
maybe
they having a
maybe they've
conversation?
been married 40 years, and maybe when she had a low self-esteem or she didn't believe in herself, it
Maybe
has
she's
to
afraid
be
she'll lose him
something.
if she doesn't do it.
Maybe she's a what?
She's afraid she'll lose him if she doesn't.
Well,
comply.
God said he has 7,000 men that would not bow to the knee. Didn't he say that, Pastor M?
But see, the thing I'm looking at is this.
What you were looking at?
Why?
I
mean,
like,
the thing of that means they had to have a conversation for her to know.
For her to go there.
Yeah, for her to go there, they had to be
Or
talking.
what? Or in the neighbor, in the
him and her
community.
talking.
What did the community know about this man prior?
Yeah.
Well, she
or
said
something.
it herself.
Yeah, she
She
said
said it
his
herself.
history. She
Yes,
said
knowing his
history. I wanted to make sure that if the woman cook, I want to be able to cook his favorite dish.
Exactly.
But why would you want to cook his ex
So you're
favorite
right.
dish?
He probably
He
brought
had to
these
talk
up
to her, or
to
somebody told her that.
Yes.
But my thing is, wouldn't that bring up memories?
Is that?
When they bring up memories of a ex, you trying to live every one of his ex's life, then that's not going to keep him from going out.
It sure ain't.
That's not going to keep if he is a cheater or going out, just because you trying to cook or whatever, like the ex-girlfriend. I'm not doing that.
That wouldn't have been a part of the
But
equation.
she married him knowing his history.
Okay, she married him, and that's fine. That's her pot.
That's right, but
That's what. But why would a woman even ask that? If I go to God, I'm not going to
ask him.
You're talking to the creator of everything. Why would I ask him to go to some old rubbish?
Nope.
To make me what somebody else needs when he can just give me somebody.
Nope.
That's more like him. I mean, that's not. Why am I digging back? And the guys were like, "Hey, high five! Ooh yeah,
Right.
ooh yeah."
Exactly.
No. You needs to get somebody. Why am I? You're talking to God, who can do exceedingly abundantly
Everything.
above all. If he got to make a man and get him in the earth,
Yes.
why would you want to
just
go
bedazzle
back
me.
in history to find out how she cooked, how she dressed, how she did this? And I've heard some people also say, a guy will say, "Well, I like her hair like this, or I like this style." I'd be like, y'all asking, ooh.
That's just
why waste your time to ask God? You could ask God.
Can you imagine the stress that's on her mind?
That's right.
On a
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how long they've been married now. They
Yeah,
could have
but
been
still,
married.
that's a lot
they're
of
an older
stress.
couple.
Well,
Yeah.
probably as soon as they said, "I do," she said, "I do," as Thelma, as Mabel, as Helen,
That's true.
as June, Gladys.
Right.
I mean, the list goes on. Just about 20 people. So who was she today? Sybil?
That's right. Why can't you ask God to make
I
you
never
be
thought to ask.
you?
Yeah,
And let him love who I am because he married me.
Knock him
for
upside
me.
the head.
If he wanted me to be those other exes, then he should have married those other exes.
Exactly.
Like that song said, I left all my exes in Texas. And
I left it all
Texas
in
is
the garbage
big.
can.
And like my husband, when I first met him, my mama did all the cooking.
Okay. So did he want
And
you?
you know
But did he want
she's
you?
not just talking about cooking. She's talking about whatever pleased him.
Whatever.
It could have
Cooking,
been
sex,
sex,
She just gave that as an
Anything.
example.
That cooking was
Yes.
just an example.
But she
the way
still
she
said
dressed,
she
the way.
wanted to cook the way the woman cooked, though.
But that meant anything.
Right.
One of her favorite. If it was a favorite
So
recipe,
Whatever
or how she baked cookies.
recipe in the sexual part, I guess she gonna do that too. That's what she's saying. She's gonna go back and see what all these exes did. But you know, that's too much.
I'm
That's too
exhausted.
much.
And maybe that's when she was younger, and because she didn't say that, it was just an excerpt. So maybe it was a story. Maybe it was just when she was younger, low self-esteem, or maybe she didn't feel confident. Maybe he seemed
Okay.
all powerful or something. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, she must have had some real.
But there are some women who go through lower self-esteem and stuff like that, and they'll try
Or
to
feeling
please
like the man is so all powerful, all knowing.
Almighty,
My husband is not all
all-knowing.
powerful and all knowing.
Thank
Him
you.
being the head is just a leadership role. It's not so
Thank
much that
you.
he takes over you.
'Cause
and
we all don't know
somebody his body, my body. Well, no, you don't own my body.
That's correct.
If I tell you no, it's no.
That's right. No means no.
No, it's not a controlling slave mentality where everybody's thinking everybody's controlling each other. No, it's just in the giving and servitude.
Okay.
They're missing all this. And I heard one pastor say that
And it's not one-sided either.
it's not.
You know, is he going to go around being the men that she's had?
That's what
in
I was gonna think
her
too.
life?
And her life.
And he
too.
gonna be able to step up his game because it don't mean the ones hand the pants weren't all that good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Really?
He ain't laid the pipe right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
then he
saying?
gonna step up
So,
his
right.
game.
Didn't do it.
That's right.
Hello.
So what? I mean, to me, to think that I would leave that in the past.
I would
Leave
have
it
never
there.
prayed. I would have never
Whatever
asked God.
that was in my past stays in my past.
In the
I don't
past.
need to try to compare Glenn with
No, me
any
neither.
before man that I had.
Nothing.
You know what
Clean
I'm
your
saying?
soul out. Get your
Because
soul
it's
clean.
out.
Agreed.
We through with that. He should be comparing me with any
Yeah.
girlfriend that he had. And matter of fact, we don't even really talk about that, you know. But for me to try to be somebody else and not myself, even though I like to wear wigs, the
Right.
wigs don't. I mean, I make the wig myself.
Exactly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The wig is not going to change me.
Right.
I wear the wig for me, really. But I'm still Elma. Well, I don't care how many wigs I'm
It don't
I'm
matter.
in.
Exactly.
He just get 30 women with 30 wigs,
There you go.
That was his.
which is in me, one person.
And that's when he was in sin. Hopefully, he wasn't doing this when they were married.
Hope not.
But this is when he was in sin and the lust of his flesh. He was fulfilling lustful desire. And if he liked all those things from those previous relationships, why didn't he just stay with him?
Exactly.
Why would you degrade? And I'm just saying, if anybody asks this question, why would you degrade yourself to make a man so happy that you want to know what Sally cooked, how she baked, how she
Yeah,
did the
that's
grass,
what
how
I'm
she
talking
cleaned the
about.
house, how she did? What's unique about you that he likes?
You know, this is
What's
the thing
unique
that
about you?
I've been watching these crazy movies.
Okay.
And they really, I watch movies just to see what I can see in those movies. Okay, why do these people do these certain things? Okay, now this one movie, which it goes in basically what this is. This woman would try to do everything to please her husband.
Okay.
Try to do everything to please her husband, and he left her, divorced her when he married this other woman because she was strong. Powerful. She didn't let him get by with all this stuff that the other woman did, okay?
Okay.
When she got tired of him acting, trying to control and do all this stuff, she divorced him. He got mad and shot her 3 times, tried to kill her.
Oh my.
He goes back to the other woman, the other wife, okay?
Okay.
Because she was trying to do everything that he wanted. And she said, why do you treat me like this when I'm doing everything that you want me to do? He said, because you are a weak, blank woman. He said, I know you would do all this stuff for me while the other woman wouldn't do it. You know, but she stayed right there with him. And you have women that will do that.
Yes, they
They'll
will.
stay right there.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a threesome.
Yeah.
She went and got another woman to do it.
My Lord.
Whatever sexual thing that he wanted done, she did it. Just if she was unhappy, he would beat her, kick her, stomp her, whoop her in the face, beat her, and she would stay right there. You have women that think that if they please their man to that, they love him. They don't. They go get a stronger woman. And he told her, he said, because she wouldn't let me do the stuff that I'm doing to you. This other woman wouldn't do it.
My,
You
my,
see?
my.
So you have that, And to me, it's like she's saying, I want to do everything that the other woman did to keep you from going out. He's still going to go out and feed the children.
Exactly. That's not
He's
going to
still
stop
gonna go.
him. Yeah,
That's not going to stop him.
She's just going to find somebody else. Okay, you need to add this to your list.
Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. So why are you trying to put all this in your mind? I got to be Elsie tonight because he want to be Elsie.
And I think a lot of these things sound noble. It sound noble. No, it didn't sound noble. God wouldn't even answer that. He would not. The God I serve,
No.
Father in heaven,
No.
the Holy Spirit would not answer that. To me, that's more on a demonic line.
And why would he want her to do that?
And then he may not have known she prayed that. I don't know when he knew. Maybe she's just telling her testimony now. And hopefully he didn't know. But just because somebody's a pastor, it don't mean they've arrived. Because Apostle Paul took him 20 years before he ever went out and started preaching the gospel. And he may not have hit his 20-year mark yet. I mean, we don't know because they didn't say all that back history. But for a woman to do that, to try to live up to his lustful expectations is crazy.
Maybe
It
that
don't
was
even
her
make
dream.
sense.
Maybe her dream was to marry a man of the cloth.
Right.
And maybe
the blankets
she
and the sheets, in between the sheets, cloth. What?
But some women like that. They want to be married.
They want that status.
They want that status.
Well, and that's what she said. I think she saw him kind of like as a powerful man, and she didn't know that she could.
Yeah, because she said she
Somebody
didn't
like
believe
that.
she could live up to his expectations.
So you live up to God's expectations of who you are as a woman.
Exactly.
You don't allow a man to define who you are.
Right.
Correct.
And what you should be. How do you know what's a good wife? Who are you
That's
judging
under-
a good wife by?
That's under that household. What I look at as a good wife only apply to the husband that I have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You look at it under Keith. So I'm thinking my good wife might be, hey, I might want to cook. Well, you don't want to cook. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Look here. But how do we all have our own definition of expectation. And that doesn't mean that those expectations are going to be approved for every house. So it's not going to be the same. I have my expectations in my house. You have them in your house. You have them in yours.
But has she had the conversation with him? Do we know that?
It's probably an hour long. But that was just they put these
Just
1 2 minute excerpts on where a statement, maybe the host, he really liked that statement. Maybe that's what he's looking for.
Because he was like when she said that, he was like, you prayed what? He was
but at the end, he was like, he was going,
good. That's too much.
No, like he was going, good. That's what Campbell Soup started. That's like, because he got a lot of likes on it.
Yeah,
you got a lot of likes on it.
Men would like that.
And no, a lot of it is
a lot of
women.
men would like that.
And it's not that, but some of it's women. So some women think that is being humble to God and loving him.
Mm-hmm. But you have other wives who are preachers' wives,
right,
who may be doing and saying the same thing, but don't come out and say it. But
that's right. That's
me. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
When in reality, wait, you're going down the wrong path. Mm-hmm. That is not the way you're supposed to be going. And as a first lady, that's not what you should be doing.
Right. Because some people like that title.
They do.
And they will do whatever it is to
it
keep
takes
that title. I don't care about the title. Because Brother K, no way.
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
So when will you ever enjoy who you are and the divine? Because God has placed in us all, male or female, treasures. There's a hidden treasure in all of us.
Yes.
So when will you ever get to that treasure when you're constantly trying to prove to someone else, I can cook like Sally, dance like Jane, throw the bacon in the pan and go to work like, name somebody, Oprah Winfrey. When am I going to ever just relax
and be myself
and be who I am and enjoy who God created me to be? When do you? You're constantly trying to make your weave like somebody else, your lipstick, everything is like everybody's starting to clone.
And then I was just gonna say that. Then you gotta go fix your breast if her breast is big. What if her breast little? So you go in the middle?
Or you try to get your waist.
Yeah, you gotta do
this. The hourglass figure.
Now I can see if you're doing it for yourself.
For yourself.
For yourself. Because you're trying to be yourself. You see, but here you are trying to be, and you know, I told you about the time when I said that I was gonna be like George Smile and Juanita Bynum because I heard that testimony.
Yes.
And God told me, He said,
Yes.
you can't even walk in their shoes.
Don't even want.
He said, you can't even deal with what they, and another thing came to me too. I didn't even know what kind of life they was living. I just heard how they were speaking and all this stuff.
Right.
Then I found out Joyce Smile been abused by her dad, having sex with. Oh my God, I don't know if I could handle that. You see what I'm saying? So we want to be like other people, but you don't know what those people are going
really
through.
like. Yes.
You know, so
Maybe she should speak to other first ladies and speak with, talk with them individually and
Now,
like, what
this
do
is
you
for
do
when she was going to marry him.
when she was going to marry him?
So they look to be an older couple. So they've had some, I have to find out how long they've been married and come back and tell y'all. Because they appear to be much more older, mature.
Yeah.
well, I think we ought to call Carlos.
I'm calling
And see
Carlos because if he
what
tell
Carlos
me
have to say,
I
'cause
need to be doing
Carlos
something like
won't.
somebody else, I'm going to fight Carlos.
If he was married, would he want his wife to
Carlos
be
said
like
he
some of
said
his exes?
No.
Carlos, let's call Carlos. Carlos,
Things that he
will you
enjoys
please
about it.
answer the mic? Carlos, how are you doing today, Carlos?
I'm all right.
Carlos, now, would you want your wife to go back into your past, dating some of your women, and act like her?
No. Nah.
Well, maybe the things that you like. It's more so the things that you
like.
were fond of that made you happy. Not so much everything and anything.
No, even that, no, because I mean, our relationship is our relationship, and how we work together is how we work together.
That's good.
Not how my past relationship works together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my favorite food is this, and yeah, she cooked it. But I mean, if you don't know how to cook it, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? We can learn together or something like that.
But why are you telling her what Sally cooked you? And that was your favorite. You almost made me cuss.
Was it a mama's recipe?
I don't care, Carlos.
No, I mean,
If Jane cooked that for you and you like spaghetti,
I mean, I do,
down
but I do
with
find it.
pineapples in it.
I do
Don't tell
find
me
it.
Jane cooked it for you. 'Cause you ain't gonna get it.
Don't say you didn't cook it like my mama.
Yeah, nah.
Exactly.
I
And
do
it's not
find
even
it a
the
little.
I'm just saying that.
I do find it a little weird that she would think that. You know what I'm saying? That she thinks she would have to. You know,
That's the key word. That she would have to.
even say
have to
that.
figure out what his past relationships were like to see what he liked and bring it to bring that stuff is in the past, whether I liked it or not. It's in the past.
You need to talk to her. Just saying.
I mean, I had some pizza the other day. I liked it, but that was the other day. You know what I'm saying?
But did you go on a scenario to say, well, this is the way my mama used to make it, or
Nah.
my auntie or whatever?
Nah,
Okay.
never.
So you wouldn't even think about asking her to go back?
No. I
Okay.
wouldn't.
Now, I don't think he necessarily asked her, because it was just that 1 minute, that one thought that they
That she
clipped.
said.
This was her
Saying that.
praying this to God.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't think he knew that she was praying that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But why would any woman pray that?
Right.
I mean, but then too, if I like every single thing about you, something might be off in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have things that we don't like about our person. You know what I'm saying? Or our relationship or our significant other. That's what makes it a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if I'm with somebody that I like every single thing about, I'm pretty sure somewhere in there somebody gonna be bored and then want to go do something else.
That's a good
that's
point,
that's
Carla.
what I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
JC.
But then sometimes you get so mad at the exes, you can't stand nothing they did. Even if you did like it, you don't ever want to see it again. 'Cause I don't even want to see them them spicy chicken wings. You ain't got to cook them. I see them. I think nothing. Both of them was crazy. Every time she served them, the next day she was crazy. I don't even want to see them no more.
That food she cooked was fire. You know what I'm saying? But she got on my nerves. I don't want nothing to do
I
with
don't want nothing to do.
I don't care how sexy. If they pissing me off to that, I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
And we go to equal corners.
Yeah, there you go. Go time out.
Yeah.
If I gotta deal with her getting on my nerves just for some chicken wings, I'd rather eat somebody else's chicken wings.
I'm good. Peace is better than that.
That's good. We thank you all for joining in with this topic. But we were just expounding on what we was talking about, how we would accept this here and everything. But I wouldn't be praying to God for anything like that. I wouldn't even entertain that with God. Because I look at the past is in the past, and I'm in this relationship with this person, and that's between me and him, and we're going to move forward. So thank you all for your comments. Please put them at the bottom of the screen, okay? Now we're fashioned by Kimberly.
Give me some.
All right, Carlos, give us some good music.
I gotta walk slow. These flows are slippery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I can spin.
She's gonna go skating in a minute.
Y'all, I found me a Betty Boop t-shirt. I'm a t-shirt girl. Look at that Betty Boop, Betty Boop. You see my Betty Boop?
Very nice. Going to the beach.
All right.
And then y'all, I found me down there on Lancaster. I found me a knockoff Chanel. Isn't that adorable?
I like that.
It is a knockoff right there at the Antique Mall. Y'all coming, girls? Y'all coming?
I feel like she's roller skating.
I know it. Those shoes are so beautiful. I'm like Kim. I'm about to walk slow
Where
too.
my t-shirts? Where my t-shirts?
All right. Okay. We want to introduce you all to some beautiful t-shirts, but I want to introduce you to this one. This is our new.
That's nice. Oh my
right
gosh.
off the press. Look at that.
That is
Isn't
so
it?
nice.
It's a beta fish.
Beta. Let's
Never underestimate the spirit. This is one of our new design.
go take it.
This is one of our new designs here. And we can make as many t-shirts as you would like. Family reunions, all of those t-shirts. And here's one right here called Inspire. What's so unique about Kirk Inspiration t-shirts? We can design the t-shirt just special for you. So, hey, whatever color design that you will like, we have. I love the different colors that you can go with. And we can put them in different. I don't look like what I've been through. Whatever you want to put on your t-shirt, we can design that t-shirt for you, okay? So we're gonna be coming out with our new store where you'll be able to go in and buy these. We're gonna be able to do cups and everything with our new business that we're going to be. So we're gonna have all that information for you. It's coming up. But in the meantime, you can still check out KirkInspirations.com. And not only that, let me tell y'all what else. What else we can do? We also have a photo booth company. Yes. We have a photo booth, the Kirk Booth. And you can rent us at any time. We even have the one that rolls around the room. It can go room to room if you wanted to. We are black and white, so you can pick out the photo booth color that you want. Beautiful backdrops and all of that goes with it. We can even design the template for you. So check us out at thekirkbooth.com. We have so many businesses that's going to come through all of the Kirk Booth, Kirk Inspirations. So check us out. And remember, if you would like to be on the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma,
check me out at www.elmatalkshow.com. And if Kimberly have contacted you, please contact us. Contact us. We want you on the show.
Yes.
All right. Until we see you what? Face to face. Tune in every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. We love you.
Good night, Helen. Good night, John
Glenn.
Boy.
Good night.
Oh, yeah, Keith, we'll see you on Tuesday night at 7.
We'll be right here, Keith. But for the rest of you all, it's Mondays
Monday night.
and Thursdays
Yeah.
at 8 p.m. Love you guys. Good night.
Love you.